Hi guys, welcome to Book of Shayla. It's another Use It Up page kit series. This is week 10. You know what? I don't think I've written down what I've got to do yet. I got so excited that I had time to do it. I will say we're going to start off with, nope, I have not written down. I will do that in a minute. I'm going to go through, since this is the first of March, I'm going to go through the different kits I have to use, and then I'll come back and we'll talk about what we're going to do this week, and the spinner wheel and the videos and all the things, all the page kits we have to build. But I was going to quickly kind of go through all the kits we have to use, starting with our Bramble Fox kit. So let's set this over here for a minute. Our Bramble Fox kit this time is from March of 2024. So that means I probably have a March of 2025 that I also have to use. So we'll put it over here. We have Weekend. We have Unique. And we have True Friend. Then we have, I'm just going to go ahead and take this off because it's already peeling and it's kind of annoying me, to tell you the truth. Oh, it's from the back. Well, I was going to take it off, but I can't get a hold of it. Then we have this little, like, for a clipboard. Then we have a couple of boys and a couple of girls. So that's the first Bramble Fox kit that I need to use up. Of course, there is also a 325, so if I use this one up, we will move on to that one. My Freckled Fawn kit is also from 2024, so I'm guessing I'm a year behind on these as well. Over a year behind. We have Lost in Translation. I don't know. If anyone has any ideas of how I can use that, let me know. We have Watching, Eating, Listening, Loving. Then we have Fabulous Day, Happy Little Moment, and Everyday Story. So, if anyone has any idea of what kind of pictures I can use for a Lost in Translation page, that'd be great. So, there's the Color Cast Design kit that I need to use up. Then, my Freckled Fawn kit. I went ahead and pulled both 2023 and 2024. So for 2023, I have a few chipboard, one that says March, one that has a gaming thing. I won't use that. I don't have any pictures. My son plays video games, but I never took pictures of him. And then I have a TV. I have some enamel dots. I've used this kit quite a bit, as you can tell. I have a little wood veneer that says here. I have some alphabet stickers, and I have a few labels. What, 2 labels, and that's it? Wow, I really have used this kit quite a bit. So I bet I can get this one killed, except for the alphabet stickers. So that's the, oh, and I have some washi tape. I will also kill that, but. So that's the March 23 kit. The March 24 kit I have not used as much of. So we have some ephemera. I'm not going to take them all out because these videos are long enough without me doing all that. We have some chipboard. We have some labels. These I will have a very hard time using. We have some alphas that have come off. And then we have some puffy hearts. And we have some more washi that hasn't even been opened. Okay, this one might take a little. I do like the colors though, so. All right, so that is the March 2024 Freckled Fawn. Okay, my old monthly kits. Let's look at these. This is from March. I was like, what month is it even? March of 25. And I have used this one. This is Echo Part Blossoms and Bees. I have, let's see, what do I have? I have this paper that is almost completely a 12 by 12. It's a diagonal plaid with mushrooms. Guys, I have a problem with using mushrooms. That's okay. It is pretty though. We have this floral with the gingham on the back. We have this floral with this hexagon on the back. We don't have any full cardstock. We have some scrap cardstock. We have the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and we have a little bit of ephemera. So that is all we have. This is one monthly kit that I need to use. Another one is this one that I don't think has been used at all. It is the Photo Play Sweet as Honey. Nope, I haven't used it at all. So we have this hexagon with the floral. We have the bees with a gingham. We have the wood grain with more bees, and we have 2 sheets of black cardstock. We have a full sticker sheet, and we have some ephemera with this one. Like I said, this is a full one. I like this collection. Again, I don't know where to use it. And I know it doesn't have to be bees, but... So I have that one. Next up, another March 2025. And this is the 49 and Market Toddler Time, and it also has not been touched. We have this cool piece of paper with that background. We have this one. Absolutely not. Sorry. Nope. You just saw a very visceral reaction. We have this plaid with that. So I'll use this side and either one of this side. And then we have 2 pieces of white cardstock. We also have some ephemera and chipboards and some of the bubbles and baubles. Okay. That one hasn't been touched. So I have 2 that haven't been touched and 1 that has scraps. Oh, this is my Not Just for Boys Kit Club. Oh, so those are all the Flavors of the Month kits that I had. So that's pretty good. This is my Not Just for Boys Kit Club from March of 25. Again, pretty sure I haven't used it because it's still nice and neat. That's how I know. So let's see what all we got in this one. Oh, that is such a beautiful piece of paper. This is Mente. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, that's a cool one too. Photo Play. There's musical notes. Echo Park Wood Grain. Asuka Studio. Look at that. Oh, I love that one too. Ooh, that's cool. Another Photo Play musical note. There's some music on the back of this one. Another one of those Asuka. Look at that paper. Yes, please. We also have more Photo Play with the musical notes and this great plaid. I have this whole collection, actually. Another one of those Mente Photographer. Oh, these have cut-aparts on the back. 49 and Market Crafty Garden. And the Photo Play full sticker sheet from that collection. This will be a fun one. I don't know what I'll use it for, but this will be a fun one to use. We also have the charcoal laser cuts. We have the Mente Wordy Bits. We have some gold thickers. We have some Not Just for Boys ephemera. We have some Not Just for Boys acrylics. We have some flat back pearls, and we have some twine. That one is going to be fun to use. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I can't wait to use that one. So why have I waited a year to use it? I don't know, because that's what I do. That's what I did. I'm trying to amend my ways, if you haven't noticed. All right, and then the last one is the How to Kill a Kit with Style, which I'm not going to go through these because there is a video tomorrow going up that shows you all of it. So I have my 4 How to Kill a Kit with Style. So this one is True Love. This one is Craft On. This one is Sweet Girl. And this one is So Much Happy. So I have 4 How to Kill a Kit with Style. Like I said, I go through each one of those individually. So this is what I'm going to be making page kits with this month. And stick around and we will go through specifically this week's stuff. I just wanted to go ahead and show you this. Okay, so I did my spinner wheel, and let's talk about what page kits I have to make for this week. So first off, my spinner wheel did me dirty. I'm just kidding. But I'm not going to be able to use my kits a whole lot because I pulled scraps and single sheets, which basically means I have a container behind me with slots, and it's in rainbow order, and it's like papers that I've either used all the kit except like one page. Alexa, stop. Sorry. Or I bought it single sheet, or I pulled it from different things. But anyway, I have to use those papers, scraps and single sheets this week. So I'm probably not going to get to use a whole lot of my kits. I also pulled Dazzles. Like I said, it was a bad spinner wheel week. And Dazzles, if you don't know, hot off the press, which there's a company called Paper Wishes that I used to subscribe to their kits, and they sold these stickers called Dazzles. And I have a load of them and I need to use them. So yeah, I'm going to have to be super creative, which means it's probably going to be a long video. So we've already, my concentrated pictures. We haven't talked about that. My concentrated pictures from my WOW trip this week are these 2 pictures from the Holocaust Memorial Museum. You can't take pictures inside, so this is those are the only pictures I have from that. We did all those, and my new product, I'm going to combine a few new products. I feel like this is really not censored. This is officially the new product that I'm supposed to use, which is a little wooden seahorse from Some Assemblage Required. But I had also bought some, because I went to the aquarium in December of 24, so I bought some Under the Sea from Echo Park. This is an old paper, like 2017, but I bought it during Black Friday, those days where all those sales are, from beginning of Thanksgiving, 12 days of December, whatever. So I have these 3 papers here, and then these are the backs. I also have this one, which is also an Echo Park. It's this is Under the Sea, and this is Undersea Adventures, but I think they could go, so I might use them. I also have this one, which doesn't really match, but I love this paper. It's a Kaiser Craft. It's called Mermaid Tales, but I bought it for the fishies, although I do love the mermaid on the back. I also have this shark one, but I'm not using it. It's a photo play because I have shark pictures. But I have a perfect little picture of a seahorse, which needs printed, so I don't have it to show you, but that is my new product. So let's talk what I have to build page kits for. Scrap-a-Lift Crafternoon, always all about the mouse, which I'm going to combine with the 30 days of sketches. Mixed Media Mayhem, which I'm combining with 30 days of sketches. Stamp and Stencil Savvy, which I'm going to combine with 30 days of sketches. Plus, so that's 30 days of sketches for the 2nd, 6th, and 7th. So I also need one. I put 3-2. I need 3-1. So I also need the 30 days of sketches for 3-1, 3-3, 3-4, and 3-5. So 8 kits. So let's get this stuff off. This is before school again, so you'll hear the alarm to let me know that I have to go. Sadly, I have to go. But let's go ahead and put some stuff together. Oh, I would also like to combine or use the Scrapbook Generation Scrap Squad 52 week, which is week 8 is this. when I make these videos, it's this week, but when you see these videos, it's the week later. So I am on track. You just don't see it. But I have to create a layout with at least one letter for each letter of the word love. So like L, letter stickers, long title, layers, large photo, blah, blah, blah. O, ombre paper background, oval shape, an office supply item, something orange, onyx, ocean blue. V, vertical design. E, enamel dots. There's a whole lot more. I'm not going to read them all to you, but I need to use that. And then my little scrapbook store's 52 week 9 is this sketch. So I need to try to use that, which will be perfect for scraps. So that's a bonus. I don't know that I'll do hearts, but anyway. So there's that. Yeah, guys, this week's going to be hard because the sad thing is I don't even know where to start when it comes to using my scraps or my single sheets. But, Scrap Lift Crafternoon. Let's look at that one first. Ooh. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't show them to you and I just sit here and make weird noises. So, in hers, sorry, I'm looking and thinking, there are 4 small photos. There's a gigantic heart. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I don't know what pictures I'm going to use. Like, I have no idea what pictures I'm going to use. I'm going to have to come back and do that later. But for the heart, I think what I'm going to do is just, I need to pull out my scraps anyway, since I'm going to have to use them this week just to start. So I'll have them handy. So I have 3 of these containers. It's in rainbow order. They're separated from print. There's pattern paper red, pattern paper cardstock, orange paper, orange printed paper, orange cardstock, so on and so forth. So I am just going to pick something. So I'm going to get all these out. And if you really want to know the truth, this is why I don't do the scrap, what is it? Oh, the scrap hop. I can't think of the title. Why I don't use it. It's because I have so many scraps that I don't even know where to start. It overwhelms my brain. So there's green, which the answer to that would be to go through it and get rid of it. But I just can't make myself do that. So, all right, we're going to stop with just the rainbows. I also have pink, of course, but we're stopping with rainbow. Okay, I have, like I said, I have no clue what pictures I'm going to use. I'm just going to find some strips of paper. This is what I'm planning on doing. I am going to layer down strips of paper and then cut it into a heart, because that's kind of what the scrap lift looks like. So let's just find some strips that I could do vertically. All right, I love this, but I couldn't make that vertical. So instead, I'm going to do this one, and we're going to go from there. And I'm going to make a rainbow heart. Okay, so there's my blue, or my purple. I do know what color that is, I promise. So how about, that would be perfect. Green, that might be a little harder. A green that would look okay with that green. I mean, there's that, but that's really bright. I'm afraid that's a little too bright. There's, yeah, I don't like that one either. That's more blue than green, now that I'm looking at it. To me, I mean, once I put it up against that blue, I was like, ooh, that's blue, not green. I love this, but it's not my favorite with those other 2. Ooh, what about this one? Ooh, I think I like that one better. Okay. So basically my plan is any of my sketches or scrap lifts or anything that I'm doing that looks like I could use scraps, that's when we're going to pull the scraps out. Okay, a pretty pastel-y yellow. I like this one, but it might be too bright, but we'll put that one out. We'll put it out there. Now, I have to say, I have tried over the past few years to not keep every single little scrap. I try to keep bigger ones. And I do go through these every now and then. And weed out some. Okay, that one's going to have to work. Orange. Ooh, I don't have a whole lot of orange, even though I love orange. If you've been around, you know I love orange. But pastel-y orange is going to be really hard. We may be skipping the orange. It may take me all the time I've got this morning just to pull the scraps for this layout. I mean, there's that's just too dark. I need like a peach instead of a true orange. I mean, I guess that wouldn't look too bad. Okay, and then a soft red. I don't think so. Well, there's this one. That one might not look too bad. That may be what I do. Ooh, there's that one. I think I like that one better. Okay. All right, there's my scraps. What am I going to use for embellishments? Well, let's look at those dazzles. And then maybe I will have some idea of what to do. Okay, so there's my scraps. Look at me go. Look at that, guys. I'm so proud. Let me just go ahead and pull a piece of white paper, too. I am actually kind of excited because that's not an easy task. Okay, so there's a piece of paper. There's my scraps. Let's see. I have this one with a pretty mandala. And this is this the same one? No, but it also has, but I can't use white because it's going to be on white. Duh, Shayla. Silly girl. I don't like the metallics. Let's put these down here where you can see them. I don't want metallics. I can't use white. It's not Christmas, and that's what all these are. These are just some polka dots. I might could use the pink polka dot, although I don't have pink in there. Like I said, I don't want anything too razzle-dazzly, too sparkly. There's black swirls and flourishes. Hearts would be pretty. Now, this isn't too bad. These silver hearts, I might keep those out. It's not going to be a snow layout. How about some butterflies? Those are kind of pretty. Let's add the silver since I had silver with that one. Oh, these are the exact same silver, so I'm going to pull that instead. Okay. These are like grungy ones. And these are like specific, more specific. And then, oh yeah, we have these border ones. Let's see if there's any border ones that are in the same. Do I have any of those left? Yeah, I guess so. I was like, oh, and these are like florals. This is that same silver, so I'm going to add those. And that way we'll keep it all the same. Okay, so we have hearts, butterflies, and florals. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to get crazy, kids. Oh, well, let's look here, too. I forgot. Let's look at this stuff. Oh, that's February's. That needs to be put up. We have True Friend. What color is that one? This is off. No, I don't like that. How about Unique? Where's my blue? That wouldn't be too bad. But let's see, what else do I have? Would these match? Maybe. You know what? I think I'm going to add this to it. Because that I could at least get a title. There's some washi. This says here. I might could do like here and now or something. So I'm going to put those in there too. And then I'm about to run out of time. But I know what I want to look at or put it in here. Ouch. I have these, the Vicki Boutin ephemera packs that were just like from all of her different collections. So I'm going to see which one looks like it could go most. I think I'm going to put, I don't know, which one am I going to put in there? I think I'm going to put this one in there simply because it has like these and it has some florals. So that's going to be in there too. Like I said, I'm getting crazy with the weird stuff that I'm putting in there. Okay. So there's my Scrap Lift Crafternoon kit. I have no idea. I've still got to add flowers. So I guess I will do that. When I get home today, I will add some flowers and show that to you, and then we will move on to the next thing on the list. So I'll be right back. Okay, so the Scrap Lift, I'm back, by the way. It's after school. I'm ready to make some more page kits, although it's such a struggle with the prompts that I have, but that's okay. So the Scrap Lift has 4 small pictures inside the heart, and I've decided I'm just going to put this one. This is my sweet, sweet nanny who passed away back at 2024, and this is us together. And so I just want to use it, I guess. And so that's what we're going to use. So there's kit 1. I've already been on here for like forever, and we've made 1 kit. So, the All About the Mouse prompt. Oh, and I did need to add another one because I need my Sketches in Time. Sketches in Time for 3-1. The All About the Mouse prompt is, let's see, I need to look at 3-2. I don't have it printed. I know what it looks like, but I don't have it printed. It is, a Mickey ears with Tinkerbell, and I have a picture. Again, I don't have it printed because I don't have my pictures printed, but I have a picture of me at Disney World, and it's one of those that they add the characters, and I'm holding my hands like this, and Tinkerbell is in the middle of it. So that is what I'm going to use for my All About the Mouse. So I need to find, I have some, hold on, I have some Tinkerbell stuff. Let me get it. If you have ever heard me talk about Kiki's Tiki Room, which is an Etsy shop, this is where these came from, and it's amazing. You need to go check it out. I'll try to remember to list it below, but I have those super cool resin pieces right there. I was just making sure that was the only one that I have. Well, I actually do have another one. I have this too, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to use this for something else. I don't know why, but I'm going to use those. So I need to find, now the picture is some purples and, you know what, let's open this. Hey, there's the information if you want to write it down. Like I said, I'll try to remember to link it below, but let's look at these. Let's see what's in here. Okay, that one would work, which I know I just pull one. You never know. I'll pull it because it's green. So I'm going to pull my greens and purples and blues because that's what the, they were very dark jewel tone colors in the inspiration piece. So let's go with that. Although, you know what? I'm going to need some bigger pieces. So this time I'm going to use my single sheets. So let's pull out the green, blue, and purple. See what I can come up with. If I can come up with anything. Okay, so here's my green. Do you guys have stacks of this? Yeah. Green, blue. I'm trying to get it all. Oh. I was trying to be lazy and it wasn't working for me. There's my blues. So green, blue, and purples. So, fun fact, I dislocated my knee the other day. My kneecap just popped right out and stayed right out. And so I'm a little slow in maneuvering things around. So anyway, if you hear me kind of struggling, that's the reason why. I'm going to an orthopedic doctor later this week and trying to figure it out. But anyway, all right, so I basically need 2 pieces of paper. I think I'm going to stay away from the green just because I want these to pop off. So I think I'm going to go with the blues and the purples. So let's put the green back already. I was tap dancing, practicing for the musical that I'm in, and I really did nothing and it just was not there anymore. So that is what I've been dealing with this week. So I'm trying to get all my videos done and all that when I'm hobbling around. It's just been a week. Let's just say that. It's just been a week. And this is like the worst time because I'm super busy at school. I have this play. I have speech tournaments and I help with this thing called beta and that's coming up and it's just been a thing. But okay, so now the picture is like a really dark purple. I kind of like this. I kind of like this. Let's pull that aside because of what the sketch is. I think that's going to be my purple. Okay, so then I want some blue. And the blue in her wings is kind of lighter. But like I said, the picture is pretty jewel toned. So let's just see what we can come up with. Anybody have these that they never use but bought them back in the day? Yeah. Raise your hand. I'm just flipping through papers. Guys, some of these papers are so stinking old. Like, I don't even want to think about it. From companies that no longer exist. And yeah, it's all good though, right? You know what I could do? Nope. Nope. I could, but I'm not. well, 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 well. Yeah, not really what I'm looking for. I see the color I want, but it is not going to work. What about that one? No, too much flour. That's an old Boo Bunny. I might have to go with the green. Just because I'm not finding a blue. Like I said, I see a piece that's the right color, but I know what's on it. I already know this paper, and it's not what I need. That one, that is the color I need, but I do not need Hawaiian flowers. Well, well, well. What about that one? I mean, that would be okay. What would it look like with that? I don't know. Because it would be under it. I need to see my sketch again. And my picture, my one picture of me and Tinkerbell is not what the sketch calls for. It might work if I can't find anything else. I don't love it. It's a little brighter than I want, but I am really not finding anything else. Again, it's just too much. I don't want floral on floral. Ooh, that's pretty. But I think that's the wrong vibe for that, but I sure do like that piece of paper. I need to use that. Guys, Sassafras Lass, anybody remember that one? Anybody remember 3 Bugs in a Rug? Yeah, I told you. I've got some really, really old things in here. This is why it's not been used, because it's so old, but I still like it. I mean, that's the thing though, is I look at it and I'm like, oh, I like that, but I just never go towards it. I just never pull it out. I am this week though, and you're gonna have to sit around and watch it happen. Cosmo Cricket. What about that one? Or that one? How about polka dots? I mean, I know it's still that really bright. I just don't like the bright. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. This, but it just doesn't go with Tinkerbell. What about that one? Okay. It brings in the blue. I could put this blue in there. What's on the other side? I could put this blue in there to maybe map my photos, but what about that? Like, hear me out. What if I don't use this part like I thought, and I use this part instead, and then this behind it? Crazy. You guys might think I'm insane, but I think that's what I'm going to go for. So, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Okay, I wonder if I have any more Tinkerbell stuff in my Disney stuff. I feel like I have like Peter Pan, but I don't necessarily think I have Tinkerbell. Hold on though. Hold on. Sorry about that. I forgot that I'd set an alarm to remind me to get out something to take to school tomorrow. Fabric scissors. So, okay, as I was saying, I'm not sure when I interrupted. I am looking to see if I have any Tinkerbell stuff. I mean, I knew I had like Pirates and Peter Pan, but I don't know that I have any Tinkerbell. Let's see. Look through this paper pad really quickly. I mean, there's that. I do like this little saying down here. It's a Tinkerbell saying. All it takes is faith, trust, and a little bit of pixie dust. I don't know that that is going to match, but I might can use it, so I'm going to pull it out. these colors just really aren't the right colors, and there's not a whole lot of Tinkerbell left. We met Tinkerbell the first time, or my son's senior trip, and so I don't have a whole lot of Tinkerbell stuff left because I used it all when I met her. Let's see. Nope, those are all Peter Pan things. So I don't know that I have anything else. That's all Wizard. That's all Epcot, Alice, Winnie the Pooh, Countries, Pirates. Now, maybe those, it says Pixie Power and Miss Flirt, so we'll put those in there because that's fun stuff. And that's all I got. Okay. Alrighty, so I will also need some other stuff. So maybe like some flowers. I'm gonna pull, instead of my pretty fancy flowers that I love to pull, I'm gonna pull something else. So give me a second. I'm a little slow walking across my thing. I'm going to use my old flowers that I've had forever, that are in little baggies. We're going to use these instead. So let's see. Purple. Kind of like that one, but I don't know if I have any more of those. See, I just have a big baggie. I always forget I need to move them up so you can see. Okay, there's that one. I like this one better because it kind of reminds me of Tiger Lily. Oh wait, here's some. That would kind of work. Okay, I'll put those in there. All right, so there's my purple. Green. Either like a seafoam, I don't know if that's what you'd call it, or this dark green, because I said I don't know that I'm actually going to get to use this with that. Oh, that kind of works. And I'm just going to put all the choices because who knows what I'll want to do when I'm actually making the page, right? Give me the choices. All these funny color blue greenish ones I'm going to pull out. I'm not, okay, maybe not all of them. I'm going to pull out several of them so we can decide when I'm making it what I like better. Okay, so there's that color, and then I want blue in, I guess maybe this-ish color. Maybe not quite that bright if I can help it. There's this. That'd look okay. All right. And do I have any more like that? Probably not. That's not exactly the same, but we'll put it in there. Oh, here's one that's like it. There we go. Okay. Any others? No, I don't like the polka dots. Not for this one. That's a little too dark, I think. Maybe. Okay. That gives us some to work with. So we have the two papers, a piece of solid, this that has possibly my title, my acrylics, and my bottle caps, and then some flowers. And I will have to get the picture printed, but yeah, so that is my All About the Mouse. Okay. The next one is Mixed Media Mayhem with day 6. Okay, day 6. I could probably use some scraps on day 6. one horizontal picture. And I need, oh, actually that might work. I just know Mixed Media Mayhem. I need a vertical design, a sketch, and ink. I have the sketch. It's not, I mean, it's kind of vertical. We're going to call it vertical, and then ink. So those are easy. That's good. Oh, you just saw some of the things that just gave it away. Sorry. Anyway, okay, so I need a horizontal picture. So I'm just going to reach down here in some pictures that I need to put up and pull me out, find me a horizontal picture to go from there, because I have no clue what I want to do with anything. So let's see, what do we got? That's not a horizontal picture. That is, though. I found a horizontal picture. Okay, this is my daughter singing the national, or not singing the national anthem, singing for the National FFA Chorus. I'm going to put this on some, because I don't want this. This came from a board she had to make for FFA or something. I don't know what for. One of her senior boards that she had to do. She had to make one for athletics and make one for Miss Arnett and make one for 5 million other things. So that's the first one I pulled. So that's the one we're going to do. That's the way to do it, isn't it, guys? Oh, at this point, it sounds good to me. All right, we need some scraps now. So let's get to work. Let's find us some scraps. I think I might just keep those pictures out and use them because it would be easier. She's in the FFA colors of blue and gold. So we're going to go back to our blue and gold scraps, our blue and yellow scraps. So here's my yellow. We just need a couple of longer pieces, really. So let's see what we could do. Now we could cut this, because that is blue. I don't know. It might be black. It might be blue, but we could use that. So we're going to set it aside. But I need like a full 12 inches vertically. I like that, but not, I don't like the chevron going that way. There's that one. That's just not quite the right yellow or gold or whatever you want to call it. I really wish I had one of these, because that would be great, but I don't have a big enough piece. That's not big enough. Not the right color. No. Those aren't big enough. I can get rid of all of those. Nope, because of the words. I mean, there's that one. I might put that in there just in case. No, that's too light. Not big enough. Not the right colors. Nope. Okay. So it looks like, which one do I want to pull? Do I want to do the polka dots, or do I want to do this? Or do I just want to put them both in there and go from there? Let's just do that. Okay, so there's our yellow piece. And that's our full 12-inch piece. Our other vertical piece, it doesn't have to be quite 12 inches. So let's find a blue piece. Oh, I have so much blue. Now, I've already see something, maybe. If I don't use this, if I use this, there's some, oh, these are things I need to cut apart, but I don't really know why they're in the blue. I've already seen a couple of pieces that might work. Let's find them. But I need the picture out because I need to know what color blue. Okay, that's what I thought. So I'm thinking if I don't use this, I have this piece. I kind of like that, and that would take away that one. Let's see if there's anything else. If you know anything about FFA, it is blue, like blue. The blue corduroy. Oh, I kind of like that one too. But no, I think I like the bright blue better. Too dark. Floral. Words going the wrong way. I mean, I like the diagonal stripe. Okay, so the title is this color blue. The jacket is more this color blue. So what do I want to do? I think I like this one better. It just screams more FFA for me, and I'm going to stop looking. Maybe if I can pick up all my pieces here. To me, that paper screams FFA. It's like, pick me. So I did. I should really look to Medazzles. I should, and see if there's anything, but I don't. Unless I did some flowers or something. Let's put the yellow back where it goes. I guess we can look really quickly. What do they have? She has a, in the sketch, there is a film strip. So let's go get that. Now I am going to need, I don't know, she has a big circle, but I'm not sure I'm going to use the big circle. Spoiler alert, I just don't know. Film strips. Let's pull out my film strips. And if you've been watching me, you know I might have a few. Now, whether I have any that's going to match, I don't know. But I do have a few film strips. I also have a film strip die that I can use if I don't find one to match, which I'm kind of doubting I'm going to. I mean, I could do just black, but I don't really want black on that navy. What's that? Sage. Sage. Inkwell. Ooh, Inkwell. There we go. So let's pull out one of the big ones. Let's do one of these. Let's do that one. I don't use them as much. So let's do that. So there's our film strip. And then she has a bunch of flowers. So you know what? You know what I'm going to say? Let's go get some flowers. Now I already have my blue out. I do not have my yellow. So let me pull it. Because I'm going to try to use up these older things. Because I need to. Don't you agree? I should probably get my white ones too. Where are my white ones? Ouch. So, I'm sorry this is going to take forever since I have to go through scraps and I can't just pick a collection and be like, this one. No, can't do that. I like this with that yellow. It's a little darker, but I like that. Or do I like this? I think, which one do I like better? That one has a hair on it. I think I like these better now that I'm looking at it. So there we go. We have some of those. There's some more of those. I'm just going to put all of them in there that I can find. Okay. So there, we have some flowers, some yellow flowers. Let's look for the blue flowers now. Now finding some dark is going to be difficult. I do have these. Maybe you can't even hardly see it, but it's very sheer. But I do have a few of those that I could use. I say a few. Is that the only one I've got? I thought I saw another. There it is. I was like, I thought I saw some more. See these. And I can layer them up so that you can see them better. But I'm going to put those in there, and they're going to need ironed or steamed or something because they're pretty wrinkledy. But I'm going to put those in there. Okay, now let's look. Do I have any white? Kind of need some smaller ones. Like this would be good. Let's see, do I have any more of those? Probably not, that I can find anyway. A bunch of my white has pink in the middle, and I don't want that. I just want the plain white ones, not the off-white ones. There's one. I just want a few little ones. That is not white. That should not be in this one. Maybe it's this one. Nope, it's kind of a gray. Do you see any more? Yeah, if you wanted to see Shayla's old product, welcome to this week's Build-A-Kit. Using up the stash, because that is definitely the theme of the week. Let's use up the old stuff this week, or at least some of it, not all of it, because, you know, can't use all of it. There's no way I could use all of it in 1 week. Nope, not possible. Okay, so there gives us some flowers. There gives us the film strip. And is there anything else that would work? Not really. Not really. Oh, I was gonna look at the dazzles. That's what I was gonna look at and just see. Let's see what else there is. Because I do have like butterflies, but those are black. I don't want them. I don't want just flowers. I have butterflies though. Borders. Are those blue? I don't know if it's black. It looked navy almost. That would have been awesome. Okay, I don't want any of those. These are all like themed. I'm nuts about you. No. None of those. Okay. What else do we have? Nope. What a Wonderful Day. Too bad that one's been used. Do I like the brown? I kind of like these. And then there are some little butterflies. And there's the word shine. You know what? Boom. That one's going in there. Look at us go. Oh yeah, I have this pictures too. Okay, so there we go. There's that. So there's that one. That's Mixed Media Mayhem. And 30 Days of Sketches 436. Oh, well, I can put some regular paper in there later. All right. Next video is Stamp and Stencil Savvy for the 7th. Oh, I don't think I've printed it. I don't have that sketch printed. Okay, we're going to come back to that one because I don't have my sketch printed. I know I have to make a background with stamps. So I should probably just grab a stamp and say that's what I'm going to use and go from there. But I don't know like how many pictures and stuff. But okay, we're going to use this Vicki Booten stamp. That's going to be for my background of Stamp and Stencil Savvy. And then we will go from there later on. All right, so now let's look at, so we need to come back to that one because I need to go find the 30 Days of Sketches. I only have up to day 6 printed for some reason, so we'll come back. The first is a 2-page, you know what? We have these 2 pictures. Let's get them on there so we can at least mark something off of this besides the spinner wheel. And I am going to look. I could use, okay. We're going to look through like my grays and whites and browns, which I've not yet pulled out, so let me do that. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, well, I've already seen one thing. I need like 3 different papers, just little strips of each though. So I could do, because you see there's brick there, right? So that could be 1 strip. Okay. It does need to be a 12 by 12, but it is pretty skinny. So, is that 12 by 12? No, because that would look really good. Because that's like a, let's just pull this out and see what I can do. Since it looks like I'm going to go with the brown, since I'm using that brick. Let's see what else I can do here. All right. I mean, I have this one, but I don't really want to use that. Let's see, those aren't big enough. I mean, I don't like that one either. Let's see, there's this one. this, I don't like that color brown. Definitely not that. I have this wood grain, but that wouldn't look good. It's gonna have to be like a, I don't know, just the right color of, oh, see, I like that. Okay, we're gonna take this one away and put that one on there. Could we add one with color? Oh. I don't think so. Now, maybe like this, though. But this, it's too thin. You're not going to see what those are. What about like that? I just don't like that with the brick. Picking the, ooh, hey. Yes. There we go. Okay. So that's my, those are my papers. I have something else I'm going to pull out. Just give me a second. I have an idea. I told you we are going into the deep dive this week, which is good. You know, sometimes you just need to do that. Sometimes you need to be like, hey, you know what? Let's use up that stuff you never pull out to use. And that may be what we're doing. I have this is what I was thinking, are these tags. These are from All in Create. I think I'm going to put both of these in there. Okay, so I'm going to put those in there. Let's see, what else do I have in this? This is my random, I don't know where to put things box. Yep, don't we all have those boxes? It's where I had those Vicki Boutin. What about the Vicki Boutin? Because this one's very like, I might could use some of that. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. I just knocked it loose. But I might could put some of that in there. So let's put some of that. I was going to look at my rub-ons too. I have these rub-ons from Stamperia. Although the other day someone said Stamperia, and I was like, oh, is that the way you say it? I thought it was Stamperia. You know what though? Look at that. I am going to put this rub-on in that FFA one because she's singing. So I'm going to put this one that has the musical notes in that one we just made. And this is why you look through your stuff. Even if it takes hours on end and people get very bored with me, this is why you look through your stuff. Right there. I also, hold on, let me put that in there so I don't forget. That's what I was doing. But I also have something else that I can pull out that I don't hardly ever use, even though I bought them. I have, look at these tickets. Yep. Also from Stamperia, or Stamperia, whichever way you say it. We'll put that in there. And I wouldn't mind adding some butterflies because that just, I don't know, for some reason butterflies makes me think of the Holocaust. I don't know. But let's see if there's some butterfly dazzles we can add. Okay. Oh, that wasn't going to go in there. That needed to go back in that box, but you know. Let's look for the butterfly dazzles. Hold on. I'm getting them. There we go. We don't want black. No. No. Those are pretty. I do kind of like, I think I'm going to stick those in there. And I might use some of these instead, but I'm going to put these in there just in case. All right. That's going to be that kit. Very random. I'm aware. I know, guys. It's a random kit. But hey, I got my concentrated pictures, which I don't know where, oh, there they are. I was like, I don't know where they went, but I got those in one. Yay. Look at me go. All right, we've already done day 2. Day 3. Let's see what other pictures I have here. I need one that I can cut down to about a 4x4. Oh, I have a prom one. Maybe I can get the hair off of it. I have this prom. Her hair was so blonde. What else do I have? Washington, D.C. That's my hobby under babies. Her cheering. I'm thinking. I can't really cut that one down to 4x4. Oh, look at her. See, she started singing it when she was really little. I'm going to do this one. Because I can cut these people out. Let me put the one behind it on something else. So I can do that one. I just need basically a good background, and then I may stencil on it. But it has a gigantic title. Didn't I see something about Friends somewhere? Do I have any idea where? Nope. Nope, I sure do not. Huh. Let's see. Let's look at these, because I can start with these and go from there. These are from my Freckle Pawn Kit. Explore life, good vibes, smile, dream big, follow your dreams, perfect day, life is beautiful, and then some flowers. You know what? Okay, they have the title like going all the way across. What's this one say? True friend. I might add that in there too, because it kind of matches the shirt also. I think I'm going to build a kit around these colors here, which are in this. So, do I have a rainbow piece of paper? Hey, you know what? That. Do some mixed media. Do some stenciling. True friend. And then I might take these die cuts with the different phrases and put that. Hearts. Yep, that's going to be it. Look at that. That was easy. That was day 3. Next, we did not do day 4. Okay, day 4 is 3 photos. So, what else do I have in here that might have 3 photos that could go together that I can cut down? I was going to say, these are just friend photos. Hey, that's me. I'm guessing this is just all her and her friends. I wonder if there's... I'm just looking, trying to come up with some ideas. Oh, she's so pretty. This one doesn't even really call for paper. That's the problem with the day 4 sketch. I guess I'm gonna have to just pull out a piece from my, like what I did in the last one. Oh, that's a funny picture. Funny picture. Let's see. I think I may do a friend page with this one. So let's find some friends. Oh, there's me that I could cut down. There's her showing her piggy. Oh, look, isn't she so cute? All right, so we have several here, and oh, that's from 521. This is 20, 20, 20, 20, and 20. So are there 3 pictures? I can cut this one. I could cut that one, but that's the same friend. So is there another one from the 20 that I could cut down? That's not. These aren't. That's 21. That's 21. That's 21. That's 21. 18. Really? Okay. I guess. I can't cut that one. That's for there. And those are 3 different friends. So we can do this one and maybe use these. Again, I don't really know Lost in Translation, but you know, maybe I could do Lost in Translation and I can do like Everyday Story and Happy Little Moment. I could use some of these maybe. So we're going to use these. So I just need to find a page. Actually, in the picture or in the sketch, it is basically a mixed media page. Oh, I was going to put that there. And you know what? I think I'm also going to use this and the girls from my Bramble Fox. So I need pink. I'm just wondering if I have something that would work. Here's another heart paper. Can't use that again. I'm looking here just to see if I have something that I can put that on and maybe do a little mixed media and call it good. What about this? Do I have a Polaroid die? Possibly. Oops. Ow. Let's look at the dies. Because if I have a Polaroid die, which I feel like I might, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm crazy. That's very, very, very likely. Backgrounds. Borders. Cameras and film strips. I felt like I had a Polaroid die. Flora and fauna frames. Yes! Bingo! Now, might that be too small? It might be, but we're going to try it. So, but think with me here, okay? Follow my train of thought. My desk is such a mess. So, put these in here and then put them on the frames. What do you think? Add some mixed media? Boom. We're going to call that good. Crazy, but good. Pink Fresh. They have Splendor. Very different, but it's all right. Okay. Now, should I probably... I need like some big wooden stars or something is what I need. Do I have big wooden stars? Or hearts, either one? I'm not finding them right now. Hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to find something, and I'm not having very good luck. Ah, found them! There, because they're friends, so we need hearts. All right, that's day 4. We're almost there, guys, I promise. Day 5. I need 3 photos. So do I go back to these? What's in here? Nothing. Oh. Oh, looky, there's me and my baby. What's in here? Oh, that's all Garrett. I'll show my little boy. Well, not all. What are these? I have no idea why these pictures are in here. Yeah. Hey, that's when my little boy broke his knee. He didn't break it. He dislocated it just like I did. All right. Let's see. What other pictures do I have down here? For some reason, I have just this bucket. I vaguely remember doing it. This bucket of pictures just down here. Oh, yeah, these are ones that I got printed. I don't think I have 3 of those. So Pulp of Christmas, shoot. Do I have any that aren't? I have that one that's horizontal. Sorry, I'm not really showing these because my great niece is in them and I try not to show her. I don't really have 3. Okay. Don't really have 3 of that one, obviously. Nope. Not the right. I mean, I could rotate it. Oh, these are all the portal pictures of my little girl. And I'm pretty sure they're all horizontal. Or vertical, not horizontal. Look, isn't she so pretty? Oh, hey, there's one. And there's one. Oh, are we going to get lucky? Are we going to get lucky? No, probably not. Is there one more horizontal? No. But you know what? I mean, I could cut them down. But then could I cut the other one down? I love this picture. Isn't it the cutest? I just don't really want to cut any of these because they're so cute. And I love them just the way they are. Of course, I could rotate the sketch. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to do 3 of these because, and this is not using anything on my list, except it is a new product. Which ones do I want to do though? Do I want it with the gown? Kind of want that one by itself. So let's see. I have those 3. We could do those 3. Okay. And I will show you why I want to use and why I'm going off script. And even though this is a new product, it's not the new products I'm supposed to be using, but I've already used those. So I am using up something that I've just got. Let me get it. Hold on. I got this Bella Boulevard Let's Celebrate. And I actually think I have more of it coming, but I do have some of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here as a reminder that I might have more. I don't really need that much for this picture or for this sketch, but look, I don't need the rings, but there's little hearts and there's big hearts, and they're the colors. And then look at these lovely little Bella Pops. And then I have some pearls. I also think I have some gold pearls somewhere. Yeah, I also have gold pearls. And then I have, give me just a second. I have, are you ready? I promise something's coming. That's super exciting. That's for my son's college graduation. That's for, look, I have that. I thought I had some stickers that were, I have senior memories. I could put that on there. I know I'm totally going rogue. I have these little things that would kind of match. I thought I had, oh, there we go. And I have, ooh, I could even, it's not graduation day, so but I was like, I could even, I have, these are silver, but I have these, look there. Looky there. Yep. Okay, so that doesn't fit anything. Like I said, it is new product though. So it's not completely out of the thing, but that's what I'm going to use. So we're going to go there. And is that the last one besides my, oh, no, my Sketches in Time. And then I'm going to have to go get the, see what the one is that I'm missing. Sketches in Time. Let's see what it looks like. All right, it's another 3 photo. Oh, let me put these all up. I'm so excited for this one. So excited. I love these pictures. So that makes me excited. And then to use this fun product, that makes me excited. Maybe the only layout that I like this whole week, but it's okay. All right. So, you know what? Let's talk for a minute. Let's talk. Let's see what we've used. And then we're going to have a little chit chat. We have used scraps. We have used single sheets. We have used dazzles. We've done our concentrated picture. We've used some of our Bramble Fox. We've used our color cast design. We used Freckled Fawn. And we've used new product. We've made this one and this one and this one. This, and this. So I have 2 more left. And I'm going to pull from them. I've done all the others. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of clean up my mess so I can get back to these. I'm going to find what the sketch looks like for the 7th, and I'll come back and we will wrap all this up. This, 2-hour video. We will finish it up. Just a minute. Last 2, and they're going to be quick because I've already got an idea. So for Sketches in Time, March 1st, I needed 3 photos, but instead I'm going to use this photo of my daughter, and then I'm going to use one of these cards, or maybe a bigger card, but I'm going to use these. They weren't Project Life, but they were something like that. And this is one of my How to Kill a Kit with Style. So I'm going to use this kit. You've already seen it, so I'm not going to go through it again. One of the cards for the other 2 pictures. And then I pulled out the complements out of my, I have like page kits that I could actually make double pages. I'm not going to. Why I still have them, I don't know. I just can't get rid of them. But inside it were the complements that I didn't have with this. So I'm going to add that. And I really wish this was a little dark. I might put this in here. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But anyway, this is my sketches in time. And you know what else I'm going to add? I'm going to add that. And I'm going to add, where's my flowers? Let's just see. Do I have flowers that might match a little bit? I think I'm going to also add these. Looky there. Okay. So that is for Sketches in Time, March 1st. You know what else I might have? Yeah, I don't know. Those are a little too bright. Never mind. Oh, I was going to have some flat back pearls, but they're a little too bright. All right, so there's that. And last of all is the Stamp and Stencil Savvy with 30 Days of Sketches, Day 7, because I didn't have that one printed. Well, now I do. Well, I don't have it printed, but I went and looked at it. And I know I pulled a stamp and I was like, I'll just make a background out of that. I changed my mind because you know what I didn't use? I didn't use this with the seahorse that I have now lost. Oh, where'd it go, guys? You know what I'm talking about, the wooden seahorse that I was going to use. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. Anyway, I didn't pull a layout for that, so I'm going to use this stamp. Oh, there it is. This stamp to make it look kind of like bubbles and waters as my background, and then I'm going to use some of these papers, and I'm going to use my little seahorse, and I'm going to use one photo. There we go. I got to print that photo, but I'm going to use it. So there we go. I know this took me a while. Let's hope scraps and single sheets don't come up again for a while, because goodness gracious, they took forever to build the kits. The only thing I did not use is an old monthly kit. I did everything else. So that wasn't bad considering what I started with. I thought that's not bad. So thank you so much for joining me. Oh, do I have, well, I didn't make one with that. We're just going to pick up. I don't know that I will make one this month with this unless one of the 30 Days of Sketches won't match something else, because guys, when I'm doing 30 Days of Sketches, it's hard to push in another sketch, but we'll see. What's this one? Love. I bet I can do that one, but I'm going to look at it later when I start building my pages. I know this was long. Thank you for joining me. I've had so many people reach out and say how much they enjoy these longer videos, and that just means the world to me. You guys have no idea. I started this little channel just so I would have someone to talk to after my daughter left for college, and it just really makes me happy that you guys say that you know, pull up a cup of coffee and feel like you're scrapbooking with me. So thank you so much for that. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.